Hello viewers.
Today, we will take a look at the darkest and most challenging periods in the world history. In this list where moments of pain and disasters of humanity come together.
The years that will appear represent some of the most difficult times humanity has experienced.
536 unknown catastrophes today.
536 was one of the darkest periods in the world history. A major volcanic eruption followed by the impact of a comet resulted in extreme cooling and famine worldwide.
This catastrophe devastated agriculture and led to the collapse of civilizations.
1918 Spanish flu pandemic.
1918 marked the peak of a global pandemic known as the Spanish flu, causing approximately 50 to 100 million deaths.
This pandemic, which claimed the lives of 3% of the world's population, is one of the deadliest in history.
1943 midpoint of World War II.
1943 was one of the bloodiest and most destructive periods of World War II. In the midst of the war, millions of people died, and cities worldwide were reduced to rubble.
This year was a turning point, showing how ruthless humanity could be.
1947 Black Death pandemic.
1347 is remembered as the year the Black Death spread to Europe, leading to the deaths of millions of people. This pandemic significantly reduced Europe's population and accelerated the end of the Middle Ages.
1930 to Great Depression. 1930 to mark the peak of the Great Depression, economic collapse. Unemployment and poverty affected millions of people worldwide. This period was filled with economic uncertainty and a sense of desperation.
1938 Great Famine of Ireland.
1838 was the peak of the Great Famine, and Ireland's struggle for independence led to millions of people suffering and dying from starvation.
1940 to height of the Holocaust.
1942 is remembered as the year Nazi Germany reached the peak of the Holocaust. This period, during which millions of Jews and other minorities were systematically exterminated, is one of the darkest and most shameful moments in human history.
2001 September 11th attacks. 2001 was a year of shock worldwide due to the September 11th attacks. These attacks resulted in the deaths of thousands of innocent people and led to the rise of terrorism globally.
1945, dropping of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
1945 is remembered as the year when the most destructive weapons in human history were used. The atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki caused the instant death of hundreds of thousands of people and had long-term effects.
1914, beginning of World War I.
1914 marked the beginning of one of the darkest and most destructive periods in human history. World War I resulted in millions of deaths, massive destruction, and the reshaping of the world map. This year is a symbol of humanity's painful past.
The years on this list represent some of the darkest and most challenging times in human history. However, by learning from these disasters, we must strive to ensure they are never repeated. We hope that future generations can build a more peaceful world. Thank you.